Hi, I'm Rolf Borelius with Shooter's Paradise. I'd like to talk to you for a minute about nice people, kind people, and polite people. Those are two completely different concepts. We all would like to be nice, we'd all like to be kind, but that's actually not ideal. Ideal is polite, and we'll explain why. So, nice people. What is a nice person? You've got to kind of boil down the crux, the core of what this even is to be able to consider these things. So, nice people are people who are easy to get along with, and you never have a problem with them. They never create strife or angst, or they're just easygoing, nice to be around. They're nice people. So, what exactly is niceness? Well, niceness is the quality of fixing problems that other people create. So, if I'm out in a social setting and someone new walks up that I know and I'm talking to some other friends and I don't introduce that person to my friends, I've created a social problem. All my friends now have to deal with this social problem that I created. Nice people will fix that problem. They'll say, "Hi, I'm Joe," and introduce themselves to the person I didn't introduce to the others. So when I make a social gaffe, I break a social rule, one of these little rules that we have that allows us to function well in society. When I break one of those rules, a nice person will fix the problem for me. A kind person will fix the problem for me. Well, so I squandered my money on things I shouldn't have spent it on, and now I don't have the money to pay my bills. Well, when Aunt Sue finds out that I haven't got the money to pay my bills and I'm going to have my car repossessed, Aunt Sue will write me a check and fix the problem that I created. Aunt Sue is a kind person. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that until you bump into a manipulative criminal. When you bump into that individual, they see this as a weakness. They see your kindness and your niceness as a weakness, and they exploit that for their own personal gain. So what they do is they create problems for you that you have to fix. And in fixing those problems, you set yourself up for them to take advantage of you. This is a real problem. And there are people who are nice who are compelled to be nice. It's not in them to be mean to anyone ever at any time. And so these people who are compelled to be nice can't do something that would stop a manipulative criminal from taking advantage of them, because the doing of that would turn them into the very thing that they don't like. They would become manipulative. They would become mean, or putting your foot down hard and telling people they shall not do something. That's not fun. That's not enjoyable. That's not nice. That's not kind. Now, it may be proper to do that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to do that. I'm saying it's not kind. Kind fixes problems. Putting my foot down and holding firm on a line, that may be very appropriate, but that's not nice. So there's a real difference here to this. And now, so what is politeness then? Well, politeness, it kind of speaks to strength under control. So politeness means I've chosen to do something in this instant that is going to be viewed as I would say a nice thing, but it's something that I chose to do right now. And we all understand that 5 minutes from now, I may choose the opposite. So a nice person can't make a choice to do something which would not be nice or kind. A polite person had to make the choice to do the nice or kind thing. And that, of course, implies that don't push your luck. So a polite person, a person who's being polite, is saying, a very good day to you, sir, as they hold the door for the individual. is different than, oh, here, let me get the door for you. Being compelled to do something for somebody out of your own inside personal stuff and then choosing to is a completely different thing. And so when a criminal picks up on politeness, the criminal goes, not so sure that this is the person for me to take advantage of. Because if your individual is simply being polite, they at any moment might choose not to be polite, because politeness is a choice. Niceness, on the other hand, is through and through to the bone. Kindness is just through and through to the bone. Oh, dear sweet Aunt Sue, she is as nice as can be. You show up there, you're getting fresh cookies. It's not in her. It's just not in her to say no and hold the line and maybe deal with some unpleasant things. That's just not in her. So politeness is what I would like to be. I would like to be polite. I don't want to be nice. Because if I'm nice, a criminal is going to see that and use that against me. That'll be one of the indicators that the criminal is going to look for when he's looking for a good victim. Someone who will fix the social problems that the criminal creates is someone who's likely to be a very good victim. So give some thought to niceness and kindness, and give some thought to politeness. And see if you agree with us here in the fundamental differences in these two concepts. We should all be polite. You hear the statement made, a armed society is a polite society. Well, yeah, because if everybody's armed, I don't want to irritate anyone unnecessarily. I don't want to go causing offense unnecessarily. The politeness carries the connotation of strength behind it. So if I'm polite, then I'm not going to be viewed as a good victim. If I'm nice, that's a different thing. So I would encourage you, give it some thought, run it through your head. Hope you've enjoyed this. Feel free to comment. See you next time.